How do organisms reproduce? Session 1. In this module, we are going to have a general introduction to reproduction. Living organisms perform various biological activities, especially in multicellular organisms like humans. The entire organ system, namely the respiratory system, the nervous system, digestive system, the excretory system, the circulatory system, the skeletal system, reproductive system, the endocrine system, all these systems are dedicated to perform the biological activities. Your children, just examine the slide. Of all these organ systems, which do you feel is not needed for the survival of an organism? Just look into all the systems and kindly tell me which is the system which is not needed for the survival of an organism. Surely, it is the reproductive system which is not needed for the survival of an organism. So, reproduction is that biological process which is not needed for the survival of an organism. And a large amount of energy is being wasted for this process which is not giving any importance for our survival. If the process called as reproduction is not playing any role for our survival, then why do organisms reproduce? To get an answer to this question, let us consider a scenario. Look at this picture with the dog and its puppies. Isn't it looking wonderful? Now let me ask you a question. If all the dogs in this world have stopped reproducing from now, can you see dogs after a few years? Will you be able to see dogs after 2 years? Yes, surely you will be able to see. After 10 years? Yes, surely again you will be able to see dogs in this world. Now, after 14 years, the number will keep on decreasing, yet you will be able to see dogs. But after 20 years, just imagine, will you be able to see dogs? No, because dogs have stopped reproducing long back. Is it clear? And that is the importance of reproduction. Though reproduction is not needed for the survival of an individual organism, it is very, very important, or it is very necessary for the survival of a species. Okay, dear children, any living organism after birth lives for a period of time, and after that they die. And if there was no process called as reproduction, then every species would have been wiped out from this earth or from this biosphere. So reproduction is a very important process which helps in the continuity of species. So reproduction is the biological process by which living organisms produce individuals or offspring similar to themselves. They produce organisms who are similar to themselves. Now, if you look into this picture, we can understand that reproduction is a process by which each organism gives rise to the young one of their own kind. The elephant gives rise to a baby elephant who is very much similar, who is similar to its parent. Every offspring in this picture is similar to its parent. Why is it so? Organisms give rise to offspring of their own kind or same kind. How is this possible? Have you ever wondered how this is possible? It is because the blueprint for the similar body design is the same. So similar body designs means the similar blueprints, and this blueprint is DNA. Okay, the blueprint is DNA. What does DNA stand for? It stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. That is the information. It has the information to make a particular kind of protein. So the information for the body design or the blueprint for the similar body design is present in DNA or deoxyribonucleic acid. So reproduction is a process by which living organisms produce new individuals similar to themselves. And the basic event in reproduction is creation of a DNA copy. creation of a DNA copy, or the other name for it is DNA replication, or creating a DNA replica. Replica means a similar copy. So, in order to create a DNA copy, cells use chemical reactions. Cells use chemical reactions to make copies of the DNA. So, in order to reproduce, organisms give rise to offsprings of their own kind or similar kind. Why are our offspring similar? Because their body designs are similar. Why are body designs similar? Because the blueprint is similar. And what is this blueprint? It is nothing but the deoxyribonucleic acid, which has the information for the body design. Dear children, in this module we learned that reproduction is a process which is needed for the survival of a species, and the main event in reproduction is creation of a DNA copy with the help of chemical reactions in the cell. Thank you.